Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Howard is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Hield. And for the Bucks, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Murray. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Paul against Murray. Tries the spin move. Up top, Randall. 5 to shoot. Baltimore with the rebound.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And here is Murray following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. It's stolen by Hield. It's 2-on-1. A pull-up. Good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
On offense here, the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Paul. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Baltimore with the ball, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Kleber, the pass to Howard. 6 to shoot. Kleber kicks to Paul. There's the drive. Robinson with the block. Wiggins from outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Now, here's Kleber. Doubled by Murray. Paul passes to Kleber. Back to Paul. Hield against Beasley. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Back to Hield, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
Well, right now for Baltimore, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Now here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. The score now all even.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Paul with the ball, outguarded by Murray. Baltimore moving that ball around. In the corner, it's Kleber. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Murray, no good. Baltimore leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Randall brings the double team. Back to Kleber. In the corner, it's Hield. The pass to Howard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Dwight Howard is a big, strong, active guy. Even when you hit him, he still is able to muscle through the contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Baltimore.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Now, here's Bagley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and stolen by Russell. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
6'9" wingspan of Russell. Reaches, picks it clean, then there he goes off to the races.
Rose against Russell. Pass to Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Bagley. Good on the shot.
Gotta push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Randall outside. The 3. Rose with the rebound. Baltimore leading by 5. Pass to Horton Tucker. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Passes it to Howard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Substitution on the court. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's a Okoro, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Baltimore leads by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Baltimore leading by 5. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Howard. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Bagley. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And the pass to Howard. Back to Horton-Tucker. And stolen by Murray. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Russell following the bucket by Baltimore. Murray, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Inside. Nice move. Horton-Tucker in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Rose. Bagley's got the lead up to 7 now for Baltimore. Murray scanning the floor. No one covering. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishers?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. You're saving it. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Baltimore
with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Bagley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for Baltimore. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Bagley. And Chris Paul subbed in for Derrick Rose. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Russell passes to Murray. Okoro wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Baltimore. Leading by 5. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Murray following the basket by Dwight Howard. Beasley for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Baltimore leading by 4. Johnson with it. Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Kicks it to Howard. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Wiggins is checked in for the Bucks. Julius Randle comes in for DeJounte Murray.
It's really that simple for Hill. His shot so dialed in and on target.
And here's Russell. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers. No one near Randle as he lets it go. It's up a 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Paul kicks to Kleber. And he drives in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Randle.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
Paul passes to Hill. One second left. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Baltimore ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
The Jet not mincing words at all. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. In the Eastern Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Beasley is out there with Murray. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 10. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Paul. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Randle. Murray against Paul. Spins. Kleba finds Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kleba from outside the arc, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Beasley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Robinson throws it down hard.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Paul kicks to Howard. Healed against Beasley. Latrey. Good on the triple. And Baltimore leads by 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Heel. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks breaker crew.
checked in for the Bucks. Horton Tucker's checked in for Baltimore. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Second, Mitchell Robinson.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Stolen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. He's got 14.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Looking to end the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Horton Tucker in the corner. Pass to Kleba. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Baltimore leading by 17. Paul kicks to Kleba from downtown, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Kleba's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Baltimore. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And you know, for Baltimore, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Russell from long range. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kleba, the pass to Horton Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Baltimore, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Howard. Bagley comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Paul. Here's Russell. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. To stop the drought. Baltimore with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Baltimore with the ball. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Bagley kicks to Rose. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here we go. Here's Okoro. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Baltimore holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Marvin Bagley. Derrick Rose is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Howard. And it's Johnson in at the three. Howard in the post. He's defended by Yurtseven. Rose kicks to Howard. A second chance effort. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Okoro. And it's sent back by Howard. And stolen by Murray. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Rose looking around. Gets a very good look and converts.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Murray. Russell against Rose. Russell passes to Yurtseven. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for Baltimore, Rudy Gay's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Chris Paul subbed in for Derrick Rose. Howard misses. Russell with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here's Horton-Tucker. He's covered by Murray. Horton-Tucker's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Howard with the screen on Russell. Now the pass to Howard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You've got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks University.
And the Bucks with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Wiggins comes in for Okoro. And Julius Randle subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Ball against Murray. Paul kicks to Kleba. Pulls up. Randle grabs the board. And Randle has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 18. And he gets it to go.
Tell you what, for a small forward, Wiggins is strong inside. I mean, and only growing in confidence, too. That's scary for the opposition.
Now here's Paul. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Beasley. Over to the wing. Randle kicks to Wiggins. Pocket 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Baltimore.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
Baltimore with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. It's stolen by Randall. Baltimore with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Baltimore leads by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A new lineup here for the Bucks.
Awaiting foul. Luke Cornett. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so Russell hits them both. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Rose. Shoots it up. And Okoro pulls it down. Russell looking around. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if we can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and